One, two, three, four. Four new G-Shock watches that we'll be unboxing and checking out in today's episode. This is my beginner's G-Shock collection. Let's go. We get to the first G-Shock that I'm unboxing, one of my most recent additions to my collection. This is the G-Shock. If I'm not mistaken, it's called the Neo Tokyo. So Neo Tokyo, to those who don't know, is like the anime version of a futuristic version of Japan, Tokyo. That's kind of popular in the anime Akira and a bunch of other anime that have come in the past, referencing to Tokyo in a futuristic state. So this, ladies and gentlemen, is what the watch looks like, and it is absolutely stunning. Now, what got me hooked on this watch, number one, is that it looked great on my wrist. So I have a pretty big wrist and it just sits really comfortably well, and the proportion, the sizing is just great. Number two, for some reason, it reminds me of Gundam. The yellow and red color of the minute and the hour hands combined with the blue and red colors that you see in the different parts of the dial, plus that mechanical, like Gundam-like feel of the bezel and the face of the watch itself, really brings me some imagery of Gundam robots. And as you guys know, I'm a huge fan of Japanese anime, and the fact that it's called Neo Tokyo just made it so much more appealing to me. Number two, in terms of pricing, I think I got this for around 8,000 pesos or less. I think it's less than 8,000. I got it from the Tokyo shop over at the Podium, and man, instantly I saw it, first time to see it, fell in love, just had to get it. So again, guys, this is the first watch I wanted to show you, which is the Neo Tokyo Casio G-Shock. I mentioned to you that there are G-Shock watches that are kind of expensive, and this is my most expensive G-Shock. Now, please do take note, I am not a G-Shock expert by any means at all. I am a beginner, and I don't even know the actual model names or numbers of the watches. All I know is that when I saw it, it reminded me of the movie Tron, which is one of my favorite movies. I watched it when I was a kid. I watched that's the sequel that came out a couple of years back. And when I saw it, it just reminded me so much of it. It kind of appealed to the techie side of me, and I just wanted to buy it. So this, every time I look at it, it just, man, take a look at that. So you have that grid-like design. You have a stainless steel band, and man, it is just such a techie watch. Well, of course, nahulog yung plastic. But yeah, guys, I mean, seriously, one of the nicest G-Shocks I've ever seen. It really just appeals to a lot of the things that I love, especially on the tech part and the Tron thing, and memories of me when I was a kid watching that movie and watching it with my dad. And that's probably the biggest reason why I like it. And unlike other G-Shocks, so this one is more like rubber. It doesn't feel like premium. This one, being stainless steel, is much more, well, heavy and hefty on the wrist. And I think some people prefer that. I mean, wow. Take a look at that watch. Really nice watch. So this one, super loving it. I think I got it for a little over 35,000 pesos. The retail on this one is 800 US. So not that bad considering that it was slightly below retail. So that's the second G-Shock watch in my collection. It's the most expensive G-Shock watch in my collection, which I call the G-Shock Tron. Now, before we move on to the next watch, let me just give a quick shout out to the sponsor of today's video. Of course, I'm talking about rose gold and black. One way of enjoying wearing your watches even more is adding like a nice bracelet accessory that matches the color, like the beaded bracelets that I have here from rose gold and black. They come out with great products, from the leather and beaded bracelets. They also have like amazing necklaces and a bunch of awesome accessories that you guys might want to check out. Now, the good news is they're having their August 25% sale. The link can be found down below. And if you use the code MYSTERY, you get an additional 15% on your order. So those discounts stack. Amazing value to be had. One new product that they recently launched are their mystery boxes. You can actually get 2 products that aren't available on their web shop shipped to you every month. So if you want to buy their mystery boxes, if you want to subscribe to that service, check it out. Again, the link can be found down below. Now, this watch I was supposed to get for my wife, and she mentioned to me that there was a GShock Manila watch. And apparently there are two. The most recent one, I think the band was designed for some like ifugao pattern. I ended up buying the older version, which just has like the 3 stars and sun in the blue-red color on the strap. So I'm not particularly sure what it's called, but again, you have the tin can of GShock over here, and it's still brand new. It still has the tag over here. So you have the face over there. You can light it up. It has an LED light. You have the 3 stars in the sun on one part of the on the band. Apologies for that. And you have more stars in red, and then the blue color over here, of course, and the white. Those are the Philippine flag colors. So this one is a bit smaller compared to the other G-Shocks that I have, and I'm not too sure if I will be keeping this one. But hey, I don't have a white watch yet, so kind of looks good, so I'll probably keep it. I bought it anyway, right? So might as well keep it and then, you know, add it to the collection. So that's the third watch in my G-Shock collection. And the last watch is the one that I did a vlog on a couple of weeks back. I called it my first G-Shock because it was my first. So all the 3 that I just showed you came shortly thereafter. So this one, I think it's called like the Mudmaster. This one, I fell in love with it because it had the colors that I really like, which is black and orange, and it also had like some sort of like carbon fiber plating throughout, giving it a much better look. And it also tracks your steps, so it can connect to the GShock app on your phone. And if you don't have like a pedometer, or if you don't have a Fitbit that tracks your steps, you can just have that built into your watch. Let's say you don't want to have like a full-blown smartwatch, like an Android smartwatch or an Apple Watch. This one does the trick. So, whew, looks really nice. And again, it looks really good on my wrist. That's the thing I love about G-Shocks, because of the bigger dial, the bigger faces, the bigger cases. It just looks much better on people like me, who are kind of on the bigger side. But man, take a look at that. It's just gorgeous. The color of orange and black and that military vibe, that rugged feel, just looks really good. And wrapping up our vlog, I just have like a quick, I don't know, word of encouragement for you guys. Sometimes things don't go as you plan them to be. Sometimes you want something and you don't get it. Sometimes you feel that you deserve something, but it's not given to you for whatever purpose, for whatever reason. You don't get what you feel or what you want, what you feel you deserve or what you want. Now, at times like those, I just have like one great piece of advice to share with you. In situations like those, I have one bit of advice to share with you guys. And that's, you have to look back, step back, and take a look at your purpose and your why. You have to dig deep in yourself and see if your current situation still aligns with the bigger purpose that you have for your life and for your family. Is this something that you feel is still aligned with your bigger plans? Is this something that you feel speaks to you on an emotional and a heart level and a mission level, and not just all about the money? So in situations like those, in situations where you're down, in situations where things are kind of hard, especially when things don't go your way, and you're looking for an answer, and you're looking for a way out, and you're looking for a sign if you should stay or you should go, or whatever it is that you need to do, all you have to do is to go back and take a look at your purpose. Take a look at your why, and take a look at what God has called you to do. And most likely, you will find your answer there. Amen? Amen. And with that said, this is Carlo signing out. I hope you guys had an amazing weekend. As usual, peace, God bless. What's up? Boom.